Headshot, missed it, my time. They don't wanna see me in the nighttime. There go the bay, I am a grave in the way. We're 22.
Ой-йо, ні, я буду перепроходити, ну, це...
Being awful quiet. Everything all right?
I think I'm all out of words for you.
Промовчу просто, не хочу нічого питати.
It should have been me down there with Zomi, not you. I should have looked her in the eye, heard her say she wanted out of life. I could have changed her mind.
Really think so? Blaming yourself for her death because you think you had a say. Except you didn't. Not everything depends on you, Reed.
Clearly.
Hey, don't worry. Plan to stick with you till the end, all right?
Please step out of the vehicle.
Reed?
FIA Special Agent Terry. I'll have our people take over the body.
No. V, could you carry Somi? Please.
I got her.
Place her here.
Take good care of her.
V, the president will like a word.
Вітаю.
Good to see you, Madam President.
I wish I could say the same.
What'll happen to Somi now?
FIA Special Agent Song So-mi was killed in the line of duty. I'll make sure that's how she's remembered.
And how will you remember her?
As my failure. I could have done more for her, perhaps. Maybe all of us could have. Don't keep me waiting.
Look, sorry for how things turned out.
Don't be. You're another victim of this whole mess, in a certain sense.
Don't feel like a victim.
That would explain quite a lot, wouldn't it?
Fake smile, hollow phrases, patronizing tone. See why you keep getting reelected. 'Cause at day's end, it's just politics to you, isn't it?
You'd be wise to remember who you're speaking to.
And who would that be exactly?
All right. I can't deny you tried to help her. Thank you for your service to the NUSA.
Rosalind, wait. And? My reward? Remember being promised some help.
You were promised assistance for bringing So-Mi in alive. If you fail to deliver your end of the bargain, why should we deliver ours? In fact, we should charge you for the harm you've brought to the agency and the NUSA. But the federal government isn't petty. As for compensation...
Пиздец. Хуйня, якщо чесно.
Think I know how you're feeling, Reed. Know the pain.
We're all set to go.
She asked me once if I'd always be by her side when she fucked up. I said I wouldn't miss it for the world. She didn't believe me. Just smiled. Shook her head, but she wasn't buying it. I could tell. Lost all my friends when you recruited me, she said. Now don't you become my enemy. That's all I ask. Was I a friend or an enemy? Fuck.
Ситуація воєнна.
Listen, there anyway. Shit, ground's fucking hot. There any way I can help?
I need to help myself. I just don't know how. I failed her.
Know what it's like to lose someone close. All the questions you think of, then mull, with no prospect of ever getting an answer.
Questions without answers. About summed up my whole life there.
You know, Reed, got to know So-Mi about as well as you knew her. You ever want to talk?
I think it's high time you headed back to Night City. Show me. For what it's worth. I hope you're at peace.
Все. От і DLC завершилось.
Found out treasures are.
Це ми дивитись не будемо.
You know, ever since the start of this whole FIA business, been trying to pin down a strange feeling. This fear gnawing at my insides, yelling louder and louder. Yelling that I should delta as far away as possible. Think I've finally figured out what it was.
Demons of your past come tugging at your balls?
Tenacious, the motherfuckers. Some stories don't get a happy ending for the credits roll, leaving questions you're never gonna find the answers to. Questions you'll lug around till the day you croak.
Sounds about right.
Better believe it.
Can turn into a self-fulfilling prophecy, you know. Dwelling on past mistakes.
How do you mean?
You try so hard to run away from them, you forget you're going around in a neat little circle, heading for a head-on.
And fucking bam.
Exactly.
One way or another, shit always ends up fucked. First Saburo, then Yorinobu, now Myers. Got a knack for getting in dangerous peeps' ways, you know? For real, though. How's it feel, you know? With all that's gone down.
Wasn't about to let Somi fall into Myers' hands. To be a lab rat to poke and prod.
Hey, fucking men, saw Myers at the border yourself. A human suit with something inhuman buttoned up in her skin. Couldn't hide it if she tried. Meaning that somehow, some way, you managed not to completely fuck things up. For once.
Not helping, Johnny.
Not making your life any easier, I know.
Та як тобі сказати насправді?
But thinking about Songbird, about Reed. Finally starting to see why I did all the shit I did.
А, тобто, ого.
Why I went AWOL during the war, then set off on the warpath against Arasaka. Why I called Carrie a fucking pussy so many times. Think finally I understand why I couldn't bring myself to trust Reed. 'Cause I know his type. Idealist. Like me. Who can't see that what he believes in will devour everyone he cares about. Just one thing sets us apart. Unlike me, he saw his shit through to the end. Price be damned. There. Fucking said it.
Thought you and Reed had a lot in common. Except when it comes to being blinded by ideals, well, can skin that cat a dozen different ways. He did everything he could to save her. That's why he'll eventually accept her being gone. Whereas you...
Guess I was never chasing ideals. Not really. Life. That's what I was running from.
And? Still running?
Does it matter? I'm still breathing. Sort of. Just don't know what the fuck for.
reminding yourself?
I'll start by taking a good look at myself in the mirror. Already know I'm gonna fucking hate what I see. All right. Good talk. Get up.
Those thoughts, feelings. Didn't expect that from you, Johnny.
Probably 'cause you think you've got me all figured out.
No, just, didn't realize that under that prick rocker boy exterior, you're nothing but a big old softy.
Yeah. Fuck you too.
Oh.
Ah, finally.
Поки зв'яжеться, типа.
Probably, not how you pictured your grand reunion with Alt.
I knew she'd change, transform. All started when she went Silicon, hit the net.
You've changed too, you're someone else.
I've had fuck all to do with it. Alt's out there, fractaling, globulating, becoming a bigger and better AI. And I'm here shriveling, spending time with you.
Ah, you're bitter.
Thought we'd talk, truly, madly, deeply, like we used to way back when.
You got her to help us, you did. Only thing that matters.
Doesn't give a lick about helping me. Wants to wipe Makoshi.
No, she feels accountable for how Arasaka used Soul Killer. That's why she's coming. And it took you to remind her of that. Only you.
Could be. Have a nice night, V.
Так.
Отже, шановне панство, що я можу сказати про DLC Phantom Liberty? Я, м'яко кажучи, під дуже приємним впливом. Мені було цікаво проходити гру. Це один з тих випадків, коли я вже зазначав, що до цього я в їхні ігри навіть в основну компанію проходив знаючи кінцівку. Я кінцівку не знав. Ну і вона мені з точки зору мого вибору не сподобалася. Я розумію, що я б з радістю перепройшов. Чи коштує DLC того, щоб в нього грати? 100%. Тим паче, якщо ви грали в основну гру, а тим паче, якщо ви почали з нуля проходити. Бо в мене було щире відчуття, що якби я грав з самого початку, тобто з нової гри, мені було б по-іншому відчутно DLC. Бо воно досить добре вписується в основний мотив історії. І дуже класно було прийнято. А так я грав за персонажа вже прокачаного. Як на мене, це така помилка невеличка. Але від цього DLC гірше не стало, я дуже кайфанув від історії. Стосовно персонажів і сюжету, звісно, ну я це спробую озвучити в своєму огляді, який я буду робити в майбутньому. У мене є футажі записані старого Cyberpunk, там ще немає української. Якось більш детально я вам озвучу свої думки, мабуть, в окремому відеоролику. В подальшому, після цього відео, враховуючи, що я заздалегідь вже намонтував собі серії, і вони будуть виходити стандартно в середу, ви їх побачите. Ну, на цьому, мабуть, все. Я вам вельми вдячний за перегляд, за те, що цю історію ми пройшли з вами. І до кінця. В подальшому я повернуся, точніше, до проходження Deus Ex Human Revolution, яка теж цікава, але різниця в тому, що Phantom Liberty я проходив не граючи, не дивлячись на спойлери, собі. А тут я вже буду проходити гру, яку грав, яку дуже добре знаю, яку хочу показати вам. Ще раз вам дякую за перегляд, за вас вподобайка. Якщо ви грали теж Phantom Liberty, буде цікаво зустріти вашу думку в коментарях. На цьому все і до зустрічі!